Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. It's this time again we're going to go through the Abyss stage or the Abyss difficulty of the Rift Odyssey event. This is now open, so we'll just see, first of all, in fact, let's go and have a look at where people are up to. So it looks like Hell 100 has already been completed by quite a number of people. 13 so far in my server. So a lot of people already there, and up to Hell 91. So it looks like we've got a lot of catching up to do. Currently at 1300, so we'll try and blitz through this as fast as possible. So first things first, Avengers. Let's go ahead and the team that I was using there, that was the team that I used to beat Nightmare 100 as well. So yeah, it is very doable. We're the free-to-play team, or relatively free-to-play team. You know, even without DD units, I think that it's possible to get up to Nightmare 100. But we're not going to do that. We're going to jump in with an Avengers setup, and we're going to go as quickly as we possibly can. So let's jump in with these units here. Again, if you want to go for, or if you can't go for, say, Aphrodite, or you don't have Giada and Althea, you can always replace them with, you know, Lachesis, Arkdina, Albert, Persephone, Solomon, etc. You'll still get the damage reduction, and it'll still be good for you, or it'll still work for you. So let's go ahead and pop these relics in. Again, you can use a less legendary orientated relic setup. Something like this work absolutely fine with the Avengers team. Just going to make sure to pop Sal in slot 1. So we'll go with chest on this one. We'll go with the sphere, and then we'll go Hand of Tyr as well, and then change up our relics here. So as you can see, got the we'll need you. I don't think we'll need. Yeah, we'll take out speed, and we will pop in dodge, specifically for Avengers. Where are you? Here you are. So dodge. Right, okay, so we've got speed, got dodge, and I think we should be good to go. I think Aphrodite has got to carry us. I think she's going to take a lot of these units out in the first couple of turns here, but we'll watch this first match, and then we'll skip through the rest of them. Loads of previous content showing how to get through the other stages as well. So unfortunately, removing this holy armor, our chest should hit enough of them to remove that holy armor. Yep, close enough. It is a shame. Potentially, this is where you want to use Blades of Chaos, rather than having the sphere in there, just because it'll hit and remove those holy shields. But again, we could use another type of setup. So specifically, you know, sort of a really pay to win setup. But I think this is good enough. If you've summoned at all for Aphrodite, I think this will be more than good enough to win here. Even having her at 1 to 2 stars, I think. Oh, sorry, 7 stars. I think having her at 7 stars is enough, but with that Monarch synergy, she just becomes much better. And at the 8 stars, she also gets an increase in damage for her ultimate, which, as you can see, is very important. So, yeah, Aphrodite for the win there. Absolutely fantastic. So let's... Tell you what, I'm just going to move this out of the way. This is my recording time, just shows me how long the video's been going. What we're going to do, looking at the time, we're just going to skip through Nightmares 2 to 10. We'll have a look at the boss on Nightmare 5 and just see. So there we go. Yeah, so able to get through Aphrodite, carrying us all the way through. And then Minotaur, so Minotaur will apply increased defense, but I don't think it's going to help too much. Or it won't help the enemies too much. Yeah, so, well, actually, yeah, it did. Round 5, so it took a lot more damage than in previous rounds to get through. It's because of the increased defense. So if you want to go ahead and counter him, there are units available when you click on his picture on the actual stage itself. You will be able to see what units counter him. I can't remember off the top of my head which units do it, but again, they're all there, and there's a couple of non-DD units as well, some free-to-play units which will counter him absolutely fine. Again, if you want to pop Lachesis in here as well, she removes all debuffs on all enemies, which does work on this boss, or on these bosses. So let's jump into stage... Oh, okay, that's cool. So the Snake King, I don't think so. Maybe. But it looks like Valianters are the key to this one. So let's jump in. We're the Valianters team. And it gives us a chance to try out this new relic. So where have you gone? Valianters will go you, Atropos and Macaria as well. Pop Atrops in the front, Hades in the back here. We don't need Soul Eaters, anything like that. We do have shield, and we have increased attack as well. I don't think we'll need stun. I think what we can go for instead is probably Splash Axe, and I don't think we need the taunt. We don't need Elmer to increase his defense any. Speed we don't need. We will pop in crit rate, and we can take max HP out, and we can pop attack increase in. We'll go with our new key. So the key is going to be absolutely key to the Valianters synergy. I think it's going to be very powerful, especially dealing that 2% damage. What you can do is you can put chest in. So if you do have a copy of chest, you can pop chest in, and it will double trigger that key to get the double flames applied to the enemy. Yeah, very powerful indeed, I think personally. But this shouldn't be too much trouble. I think we should be winning by round 2, unless we can't do any damage whatsoever. Well, here's key in action. Get our relic triggers. Key does also increase the max damage done by relics as well, so it goes off the base stats. Unfortunately, doesn't proc the 2%, doesn't increase that 2% at any rate. So this is strikers, so we need a strikers team. So let's go ahead and build a strikers team. We'll do this as quickly as we can. In fact, we can save this and let's jump into strikers. There's a number of strikers you can build around. There's two in Mist which you can go for, but my primary team has no real alignment. It's more along the lines of, yeah, let's go with Milan as well, just because we can. But having 3 strikers, you could probably build a 3 Glorians striker build, and that'd be absolutely fine. But we don't have any particular. Let's go with Key. Where have you gone? There you are. So go with Key, and then we'll go with Hand of Tyr as well. Just the most reliable relic that I've come across. This is absolutely fine. We'll take you out, and then we can pop in the double ultimate. We've got our crit, we've got our attack increase. If we do die on this, it's very unlikely, but if we do, we can always look to change things up. But yeah, Glorian Strikers is probably your best bet. Having Nawi, having Gloria, and having Seraphina on the same team will get you the dodge. And then, yeah, the rest of it should all just fall into place. Now, Sal is very good against the Doom's synergy. And the reason for that is because when he attacks, as you can see, they'll lose the HP here. So what we want is for Sal to lose as much HP as he can without dying specifically. So we get our HP increase, and hopefully, do we get a double trigger? We do get a double trigger, so we apply this, so technically we get 4% HP off Merlin here. Now, the higher the star level of your key, the more damage it will do, or the more targets it will hit. So effectively, with this in place, we should, so double chest, of course. You know, it is what it is. We're just going to sit through 1,000 years of relic animation. What I'm going to do is when this here, we'll go to info, and then relic animation off. So yeah, just make things a bit faster for us. So yeah, easy claps here, very easy. We're building up attack, building up our power as well. So yeah, I think we can go ahead and skip through now. And what I'll do is I'm going to skip through the rest of these stages. We'll have a look at stage 15, and just see if we do need to add a counter in to that as well. So this stage should be absolutely fine, just a Glorian stage. So no, we don't apply any control effects with this team, besides potentially the control effects for Mystifiers, but again, I don't think so. It's round 1. That's Sal clearing everybody out. And then Emily, she will reduce HP, I believe. Yeah, HP by 50% every round when curse has been applied. In order to lift the curse, you do need to have 30 stacks. So that Glorians team that I was talking about would be, I think, very good against this particular boss as well. Let's go ahead and skip through. So yeah, 2 rounds, nothing much. Catherine, the new skin, picked it up. Not happy about certain parts of the skin. Glasnost will understand, and the rest of the AD guild will understand as well. But I can't say no to that 20% attack increase. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah. Again, we'll skip through. I think what we'll do is we will aim for 25 in this one. We'll cut it off, and then we'll move on to into the next video, which you'll be able to catch later on as well. So we'll just skip through all of these. Perfectly fine strikers team, having a bit of fun with the relics. You don't particularly need to use those relics. Again, Healing Vase into Blades of Chaos, into Hand of Tyr will work absolutely fine for this team and give you that additional protection. So this is stage 20, Snake King again, so it is a Valiant's build. What I am going to do is we'll keep this in. We'll build our Valiant's team, so
she must be stopped. I have heard your send them to their I will enjoy this to the fullest.
Yeah, and then what I'm going to do, because clearly it's every 10 stages, let's go ahead and save over our previous preset. In fact, let's change our relics up. We've seen the chest in action. So we can go ahead and pop standard relics in, go ahead and save back over this preset, just so we've got, when it comes to stage 30, 40, 50, etc., we can just use that preset. It saved me a little bit of time. So Nightmare 20, absolutely fine. I think we should be able to get through this no problem. And that'll give us plenty of time in this video to go through stages 25, go up to stage 25 as well. Just because these are relatively easy, and I do want to get into the hell missions as quickly as I can. Just get up and as high on that leaderboard as I can. Ooh, so she summons minions, that's cool.
Be gone. This ends now. I can't wait to
Gross.
join the next battle.
Gross, Leandra. What a beast. Right, so this is Ethereals, so we'll build ourselves an Ethereals team. Just jump in. Now, again, these are your 3 core units for your Ethereals. Portia, I think, can also work, but I don't have her unlocked, unfortunately. I don't intend to. I think if we do get an Ethereal Monarch at some point, she'll become very useful. But for now, I think we'll go with this team. This team setup. You can run Masterma as well if you do want to. For me, he's alright, but he just does single target damage. So we will pop in Apparently, this is very good for ethereals as well. I've heard it's good for ethereals. So let's go ahead and check on that and see whether or not it is. We'll pop Gordon for Wukong, and then we can go with increased HP as well. So let's jump in like this. I think we should have no problems beating these stages up to 25, and then we'll take it from there. So yeah, holy armor can be a bit of a pain, but not too much of a pain. Don't think I changed my relics either. I don't think you needed to. No, we didn't need to. You can use these relics, this relic setup for every single. Yes, you can use this relic for every single team. I don't think it's limited to one particular team. So we'll get Eudora to trigger here, and yeah, that will take everybody out because we are increasing attack, and we've also got a 100 or nearly 200% increase in our attack from our artifacts. Now, if you are struggling, your artifacts are absolutely key. So I've got 150% attack increase from those artifacts as it stands, because I have prioritized those when leveling up artifacts. I've got a copy of every single other artifact at the 1-star mark, but now moving forward, it's going to be. He must have done a lot of damage in that one. Must have done a lot of damage in that one. But yeah, so prioritizing those artifacts in particular, just because they're universal artifacts for PvE, so it can be very good. If you do want to prioritize artifacts you don't know what to do, the shield, the spear, and the axe are the best ones to prioritize. So this is the boss. Don't think we'll have too much issue with him. I think we just need to. The Eudora is going to be essential in this one. But again, we'll see. We'll see. Because the way that Wukong works, he'll only attack this front row. He won't attack this back row at all until these front row units are dead. Whereas Eudora has a chance to hit this back row. Katrina will definitely hit the back row. And it doesn't look like they've got too much health either. Oh, and we've got 30... okay, so we've got 30 rounds in order to beat this stage. So it should be absolutely fine. There's the Underworld key being applied, and we do have the switch mechanic as well. Unfortunately, still attacking these first slots here, but hopefully we should get a double proc here, and it shouldn't take too long to take this boss down. No double proc, unfortunate. That's a shame. Yeah, but shields are well up because of Katrina. So, and technically, those would have been critical hits had if we're able to do any damage to Wukong at all. Unfortunately, Elwyn here targeting the boss. I'll take that. This looks good. Hopefully, Dora does the same. A little bit of damage there. Not bad. And only one on that. But we do get the triple. Yeah, triple, absolutely fine within there. Katrina, potentially to finish things off. There we go, yeah. Perfect.
The mission is still unfinished.
So yeah, there we go. That is up to stage 25. And then in the next video, we'll hopefully go to stage 50. And the stage after that, 75, and then on to 100, and then we'll go and try and tackle Hell difficulty, which will take a lot longer, I suspect. But I just want to say thanks very much for watching. I do hope you have a fantastic day, and if you've got any questions, any comments, anything that you're struggling with, please leave a comment below, and then I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Cool. Thanks very much for watching. You have a great day. Bye.